So in today's video, we're going to work out the size of a liner. We've dug the hole, we've worked out the size of the basin that we need for the fountainscape or the pondless waterfall. It's not enough, so we've got two basins here. One holds 370 litres and the other holds 100 litres. But what I'm going to do in this particular space is do something custom. I'm going to create a fountainscape or something in future videos, and I'll record that, so don't worry. But the purpose of this video is working out the size of the liner. I'm standing in water because we dug this hole out a couple of weeks ago. This is a feature out the front of my house, so this is the last place where we actually we work, and it's in between jobs. You know, obviously if we were coming out and doing a water feature in your garden, you might have a bit of groundwater come up, you might have clay conditions. You know, we've had a lot of water. It's actually raining today, believe it or not. We are in the UK. So what we're doing is we're basically working out the size of the liner. So what you need to work out is the maximum length, the maximum width, and let's just say, for argument's sake, that the maximum length was 2 metres, maximum width was 2 metres, just for easy maths, so it's easy for me to teach you. Also, let's keep it simple. It's 50 centimetres maximum depth. So then we can work it out. So what we need is we need a little bit of overlap, just so in case there's a low edge or, you know, the measurements are slightly wrong. I always like to go for 30 centimetres extra on both sides, so there's a little bit of play. Obviously on bigger ponds or bigger basins, then I would use a little bit more, maybe a metre sometimes, or maybe a metre 20. But on this one, so for easy sake, so we've got 30 centimetres of liner, then we've got 50 centimetres of liner going down the bottom, then we've got 2 metres going across, and whether that's up and then out a bit more, and then we've got 50 centimetres coming up, and then 30 centimetres. So you've got 30, 50, 2 metres, 50, 30 centimetres. So that's 3 metres and 60 centimetres. So it's 3.6 metres, and it's exactly the same both ways. Let's say that it was a metre wide and 2 metres long. So actually it would be 30 centimetres, 50 centimetres, a metre, then 50 centimetres, and then another 30 centimetres. So it would be 2.6 metres wide. And then again, the same measurement, 3 metres by 60 centimetres long. So hopefully that video's given you the information that you need to work out the size of a liner. It's been a quick video today, but I appreciate your time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. My name is Mark, the Pond Advisor, and I'm here to support you dream, plan and enjoy ponds and water features, whether you're a pond contractor or whether you're a homeowner. See you in the next video.